Back then there was no mobile phones, no internet, so everyone needed hotspots like Mambo to hang about, the promoters, the club owners and all that. And little by little that's how all Paul Oakenfold, Sasha, John Digweed, Seth Fontaine, all the big #1 DJs of back then used to be in Mambo. I remember the day that my dad done the deal with my mum up in one of these top, because this used to be a house. Where we are right now, this used to be an apartment block. My dad had a very good friend called Scooby that was Scottish. They were a family friend. And he kind of said, oh, San Antonio, Ibiza's missing somewhere where people can hang out and have a good time and, you know, music and food and all that.
My first memory for sure was like when the first time Mambo had a beach, I would say. And I was running with 1 or 2 friends around Mambo Beach. I remember very well when it was in building site and we had like a construction site local from here and another one from my mom from Scotland. I used to remember them, they used to argue every single day, you know. And I remember, and I never seen that Mambo was going to be finished on time. Well, I think it wasn't. No, we opened late.
Quite late. We opened on
June, no?
27th of June because I remember celebrating my 13th birthday on the 2nd of July, and it was like 5 days after the Mambo opened.
Yeah, so 1 month delay we were. So you know, and my dad back then and my mom didn't have money to not open. You know.
And then it became this place where DJs just wanted to come and play. How did that come about?
My dad opened the Mambo with the DJ booth where the bar is at the end, on the way to the toilets. There was a DJ booth there.
Yeah,
where
the coffee machine is.
Where the coffee machine is, and we started there. It was there for 2 weeks and my dad said, no, that's not the right place, so we put the DJ booth where it is now. And from that day, it was changing completely. Like all the DJs would hang out in Mambo to watch sunset and my dad would look after them and, you know, have a good chat with them and automatically they would say, oh, can I come and play tomorrow? Can I come and play?
Wow, it's a magical place. I mean, just look at it, it's beautiful. I always, every time I'm in town, I always pop down. There is something special about this place.
Back then, there was no mobile phones, no internet, so everyone needed hotspots like Mambo to hang about, the promoters, the club owners and all that. And little by little, that's how all Paul Oakenfold, Sasha, John Digweed, Seth Fontaine, all the big #1 DJs of back then used to be in Mambo.
First time I came to Mambo was in the early 90s. I would have to say probably 1995, 96. And it struck me how amazing the energy was once the sun set. Because everybody was just, and it didn't look as nice and neat as it does now. It was a whole lot more dry rock and grit and sand. But there was just an energy and a vibe about the place. And I've seen it just develop and grow over the years. And, you know, I've always felt that Mambo was like another home for me.
I always talk about the first time I saw Roger Sanchez here. First DJ I saw properly using 3-deck or even 4-deck, you know, and you know, playing a cappella, playing a whitewash at the same time, a rain effect, you know, doing echoes with 2 channels. It was very impressive. I remember I used to love the music the American DJs used to play back then. It used to really impress me.
I don't know, back in 94 or 95, my dad told me, tomorrow the #1 DJ of the world's going to come. And I didn't, back then when I was 14, I didn't really know what a DJ was, you know. I just thought it was a cool thing because I saw them down at Mambo and all that. So I came down the next day at 10 o'clock in the morning, hoping to probably see him on the beach at Mambo or no, but he didn't come. The DJ came up 10 at night.
12 hours.
So I was 12
waiting.
hours waiting at Mambo for the DJ. So I finally met, and then it was Sasha.
Wow.
And I remember the day I met him and I shook his hand and talked to him and he was like, well, hi, how you doing?
When was the year that really stood out or that put Cafe Mambo on the map?
Probably in 1995, the second year. It was the first year we kind of, you know, was like, wow, new thing. But 95, that was the year where all the biggest DJs in the world came to support Mambo, play on a wonderful venue in front of the sea, in front of with the sunset and all that. Frankie Knuckles used to come and play an earlier set than usual, and he would come to play at sunset because he used to come and play every Saturday for Def Mix pre-party. It was him, David Morales, Hector Romero, Satoshi Tomi. Yeah,
All the
great
crew.
days. Yeah, great days.